Hello, my name is Shivam. In this video I will be representing my analysis of don't.exec file. So first of all, in step 1 I start with the analysis of metadata of this file. I've already opened this file using radar2 command. So in the metadata analysis I noticed that the format of the file is ELF64 and it's not a static file, it's not striped, as well as the protections like ENX is enabled and relocks is enabled, but the canary protection is not enabled. You can see it's false. And after this I checked out the main address of the entry point, that is the main address of the file, which I can do by this command, and this outputs the main address of this file. So in the second step I try to analyze the strings and strings used in this file. So I did that, and I found out that there were a number of ASCII strings, but there were also some encrypted strings which I could not read. But from these strings I can see that I can see this and this, they might be useful, and the rest of these I couldn't decode what they were. So I tried to look for this file in my next step, and that can be done by using axt command, following this. Oh, not that, but so gotta copy this and then I paste it here, and I found that this string is being used in this location. And to find out what is the function which is calling this string, I try to use this and followed by axt that address, and I found that the string was used in the main method of this executable file. And in my third step I tried to look for all the functions which are being called in this executable file, and to do that I ran AFL after AAA. So I found all these functions that are being called in this file, but I found that the functions which are something like this, sim dot something, these are the functions called in the present in the internal libraries. So these are not very interesting, like this sim.im.atoi. These are present in the internal libraries, so we are not interested in these. But there are some interesting functions like sim.usage and main and sim.getSP, and then there is also a function called frame_dummy, this, and these were the 4 functions I found useful. So after this I tried to disassemble the main function, which I did using so to disassemble the main function I ran AAA, and after that I have to type main and then PDF. So this disassembles the main function. The first column, I think it's the address, this is, and in the second one we have the operations, and the third one are, sorry guys, these are the operations and these are the comments, displayable comments in the assembly code. And after that I tried to run this in the visual mode and this is what I got in the visual mode. So from this we see all the symbols and all the functions in this file again, and the functions which I am interested in is this sim.getSP and this sim.frameDummy. So these are the functions I'm interested in, and I can see that this is the contents of frameDummy. So in this I try to understand what's going on in this function, and basically I didn't understand much of it, but this is how I could jump into the other functions and out, and then I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, I just did these steps and I didn't get much time to do a more detailed analysis than this. Yeah.